Hi guys, so today we'll be doing the networking basics. So just go through the resource and read what a local host is and all these stuffs. So the first question is, what is a local host? A local host is it means this computer, and this guy it means all IP address on the local machine. So I think this should be it. And we'll create a directory in our system DevOps, and I'm already there, so I'll make directory, and then I'll cd into it and make a readme file, and then I'll just paste this guy inside the readme, and I have my readme. So I'll add my readme and commit it, and then I will push it. So we've established this like that. So the next thing we'll do is we'll create this home IP change blah blah blah. So what does this guy does? So it's a script, and what are we told to do? So first is a script. So I'll say user binary env bash to make it portable. And so what do we do? It says that write a bash script that configure an Ubuntu server with the below. So normally we have a file, right? There's a file, and we said we are supposed to read this. Okay, so let me just load this. There's a file in our etc host that saves, like that does kind of the work of DNS kind of, because it maps a website um to a to a domain. So we can alter that document and give a website to a domain. Probably you don't want your kids to access a particular domain. Access a particular domain, you can make that domain reference an IP to itself, so that whenever they try to access that domain, it's going to give them an error. Okay. And then we are told this is the etc host, and then we are told to use this kind of concept to um, to alter our words. And because the etc host file, um, we don't want to really, we might not have permission to actually alter it directly, right? So it's better to just duplicate it, or probably when we are altering, we alter some things there which we don't. So it's better to duplicate it, alter whatever we want to alter. If we are okay with it, then we can just replace it. Okay, and that is what this guy is doing. It is duplicating, copying this etc host and creating a new one in the new home directory. Forget about what this set is doing, but this set is trying to just alter the document of the new guy, and then copy f host new. This guy is copying this guy back to the host. Okay, so for now I'll escape this guy, and then I will show you what we will do. So but let me document my script. And it says that, okay, when they try to access facebook.com, it should take them to this IP instead of using the real Facebook IP. And then when the local host will be this one is like your local host, what's it called, this IP address is used for, I think, self-referencing or something like that. Yeah. So what we'll do is, since okay, so we'll say a bash script, then I'll copy this guy, and so I don't know, WhatsApp is just crazy. I'm supposed to uninstall this WhatsApp here. All right, so I need to turn off the notification. I think so. So and is this more than okay? This is okay. I don't like it to be more than 80 because that's how we were trained, right? And then I'll put this here, then put some space, put some space, and then we are good. So we'll copy this file, right, that has this um, local and this guy paired together. We'll copy it into our home directory as this host name, right? Then what do we do next? Then we'll come down and then we'll echo. Okay, so because I don't want to delete what I had before, and I just want to perform this thing, right? I don't want to be browsing somewhere else again, right? So I'll just echo and say echo local, this echo, we have the domain first, 127, the IP first, dot two before the domain. So echo this guy into local host, not like echo into it local host, but peg it together. Okay, and then echo these guys into it, home directory slash host dot new. Okay, so we'll have this, and then the same thing here, so we'll just echo, but this guy is 8.8.8.8. We'll do that into facebook.com. So whenever they visit facebook.com, it will take them to that address. And then we'll do the same thing to the home hosts.new. So it's going to do that, and then at the end, copy the host.new into our etc host. So which would serve like their initialization file, you get. So that's basically it. And then I will change the mode of this file, which is the one, right? Is it one or zero? Zero. So we'll change the mode and clear it. And then naturally, before I start, I will ping. If I ping the website, it's supposed to give me the domain, the IP rather. Why am I local? It's supposed to give me the so it's giving me that it is 127.01 right? Okay, good. So let me stop it. Control C. Why is it not stopping? Control C. Okay, good. So if I do the same thing for Facebook, ping facebook.com, you see we have an IP address for Facebook. Let me stop that. Okay, now let us execute, which is 31 13 blah blah blah. So let us now do this and execute our zero, right? So we execute it, and then I'll ping back my, oh, did I ping FF book? Sorry, oh, it would have altered what Facebook was before because I've executed it anyway. So now if I run Facebook, you see that okay, we still have it. Control C, clear ls. So let us run ping local hosts first. So we can, okay, we still have 0.01. What's going on? Didn't I execute it? Control C, vi 0. Okay, copy etc host to new, echo this into host. Okay, this guy is doing, we are supposed to append it because when one is done, the other one leaves. So we'll say zero. Yes, so I'll ping local host now, and then you can see we have 0.02 now, right? And then if I ping facebook.com, and then okay, Facebook is still having this. Why is that? Let's see, local host, and where ping facebook.com, right? We're supposed to have like this 888 you get. So let me see if I misspelled my Facebook. Let's vi into my zero back, and yeah, I misspelled it. Can you see? So let's run. So let us run it again. and ping Facebook. So this will take me to 888, right? Which is correct. So now let us add it, git add, and then commit it, and then say um using ping. Did I hit commit? My commit is too much. My hem is too much. And then I'll push it. Okay, so that is that on that. So we'll have that and we'll check our code and that should work. So we'll get ready for the second one. And this one says that write a bash script that displays all the active IP4 IPs on the machine. So this is where we use the cut and the grep command, and then we'll use the ifconfig. On Windows it is called ipconfig, and then we'll create this file. So I'll copy this and paste this and open it, write my bash script, user binary env bash, and then what is it? A bash script, right? That displays this. Let me copy this, and then delete that. Go here, go to the end. It's too long. Put this there, go to the end, and what do we do? So we'll say ifconfig, which will show us our configuration, and then dash a. So if you read the resources very well, you see that it comes with this dash a. So now we want it to list just the IP address. So ifconfig. So if you just say this is my Windows terminal. So if I just say IP config, it's the same thing as saying ifconfig on Linux. Okay, so it's going to give me the list of different guys who are connected. So we want to get the only the address of this IP4 like this IP4 address alone. So to do that, then we'll just pass it with grep, and IP4 address used to have this innet address. Okay, so anything innet address, it will look for it, and then we'll then use cut to finalize it. Then we'll say cut dash d. So we are setting a delimiter that every time you see a space, replace it with use select the first the 12th colon after the space, count the space by, and then pick out the number 12, right? And then that number 12, then still use delimiter and say every time there's a break, anytime there's a colon, pre prick out the second one, f2. Okay, and this is what we're gonna do. So this one, I think on, because it's not working on, I tried it on my terminal here. Like if it's do ifconfig itself, it doesn't work. Dash a, it doesn't work. So basically what I feel is, normally we're supposed to have this that innet address somewhere here, and then we'll count this one, two, three, that these are space, right? One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine, 10, 11, 12. So the 12th one, it should bring out all these things, right? And then the ones that it used to have colon, right? So the colon, right? You should select the second one, right? Let me see what we wrote in that file. Oh, didn't I write it here? What happened? Let me quit it. LA. Okay. Remove one V. VI1. Yeah. So you get up to this place, but this place, I think if you're on Linux, we'll be able to see what this guy actually does. But basically, that is what is just going on there. So we just chmod 7551, and then because we can't really test it, then we'll git add and git commit and say if config to show the IPv4 IP, git push, and that should work. So let us test it and we'll go to the next one. Yeah, so this one worked, and then let's go to the next one. Unlock this advanced. Yes. So we'll copy this guy, which is the last one, and then we'll vi into it. Is it a bash script too? I think so. So we'll just say user binary env bash. Okay, and then we'll say, let's see, a bash script that listens to ports. So a bash script that listens to ports. So this guy is like um, the nc command help us to establish that kind of fact, and they will say nc that listen to port 98 on localhost. So dash l, and they will say the local host 98. It's as simple as this. That write a bash script that listens to a port. So listening to a port, we'll use the dash L like we did in the last guy, and then in the last project, and then we'll say write a bash script that listens to port 98 on localhost. So it will listen to this port alone. It will listen to this port uh, on this kind of let's say on our local host. Okay, so which is like a website or something. So it's listening to that port alone. All right, so connecting to local host on port 98, blah, 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 all those stuffs. So so sorry about that. So we'll git add 100, git commit. So this one should supposed to be the commit message of listening to port, but I didn't actually do that. But I think it will work if we try and run it. Let's see. Sorry. Ls, did I change it? I didn't change the mode. Ch mode 75500, and then let us clear our screen, and then let us run the 100 guy. So it didn't. It froze. Anyway, okay. So let us try this telnet. Telnet local host 98. Okay, it's not working. All right, let's just check our code. I don't know if our code will work. Okay, it worked. So that will be all for that, and see you in the next one. So just go through the results, and I'll see you in the next one.